Now it is time for another entry to Irish Music Month, which is Irish Radio, supporting Irish artists in association with Hot Press Magazine, the IBI and the BAI Sound and Vision Fund. And it's time to say hello to James O'Connor. James, how are you?
All good, Carol. Thank you so much for having me. Pleasure to be here.
It is, and I just want to say we have met before, haven't we?
We definitely have, yes.
Outside broadcasts, we have had our sleeves up working in various spots, and here we are today, which is it's a great event. But for people who haven't met you before, tell us a little bit, how did you get into music, James?
It's probably nearly 20 years ago at this stage, if I'm being honest. I started playing guitar when I was early teens. From there I developed kind of a voice, but I was always kind of shy. But eventually, by repeating it, doing it over and over again, it kind of, you grow more confidence and you start to get used to singing in front of people. So I started playing kind of cover gigs, and then I decided to write some songs. So the song I'm about to sing,
yes,
which is called Out on a Limb, was one of my earliest songs that I would have written many years ago now. So I decided to go back and perform a version of that today. So I developed then into more songwriting, kind of a passion of mine to keep writing songs and then release them, even if the outcome is not it's kind of a labour of love. I really enjoy writing songs. It's a passion of mine, and performing. So to have some opportunity like this is really amazing, to be honest with you.
And all the music that's out there, James, around the world, there's so much, and the Irish scene is so strong as well. What were your influences growing up? You know, that first maybe CD or record you bought that you had on at home?
Oh, it was definitely, I know I'm young for Bob Dylan, but Bob Dylan was a major influence. My parents would have had Bob Dylan on. And then, of course, the Irish scene, the Dubliners, Luke Kelly, all those kind of voices, Johnny Cash, Bruce Springsteen. So there's so many, actually, Leonard Cohen, all those kind of singer-songwriters. Tom Waits is another big one for me. But as the years go on, I go into listening to more lyrics and get more deeper into the song meaning.
Actually, it's like I play songs for a living day and night, but I often don't hear the words.
Yes, I know.
The thing.
That's probably the first thing I hear is the words. I always go for the storyline, and that's what drives me to write a good story, if I can at all. Try and tell a story to the listener. That's my main aim in writing songs. So
the first song you're going to do for us today, just the background to that, did it take you long to write it? Did it just happen all of a sudden?
It actually just happened. I was just saying it to Nice, she asked me the same question, and it happened as it's written. The words came out as they are with the chords, and it happens like that sometimes. Not all songs are the same, so songs I've written since have taken a lot more effort and work, but that was one particular song that kind of just flowed from my mind, from somewhere outside of me, maybe, perhaps, and onto the page, and then that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. Well, look, if you want to do that song and introduce it yourself now, and we have, of course, Denise Boyle in studio on violin as well, who said that she's mad for talking, not. She's just performing as a musician, so she's here as well. So if you want to introduce your first song and kick into it, James.
Yeah, the song is called Out on a Limb, and it's a ballady love story in a way, I suppose, and I hope you all enjoy it. A million miles from heaven, a million miles from you, my heart is slowly sinking, abandoned by its crew. The storm is surely building, the wind is gaining strength, the sky knows where you're hiding, but it won't say where you went. I've broadened my horizons to gain a better view. I've memorized the landmarks in case I need a clue. But it's hard to judge the distance from this broken shore. So I will take my chances instead of waiting for another lonely day out on the pier, watching the waves, thinking of my love as the clouds break above, and down falls the rain in teardrops of pain. And I've lost my self-esteem, and it's nowhere to be seen. I'm out on a limb, and all I can do now is swim. If the wicked coldness stops me in my plight, please understand my reasons, for God knows if I'm right. But I can't keep pretending I'm happy in this place when it feels like I'm dissolving, and I don't think I could face another lonely day out on the pier, watching the waves, thinking of my love as the clouds break above, and down falls the rain in teardrops of pain, and I've lost my self-esteem, and it's nowhere to be seen. I'm out on a limb, and all I can do now is swim. North and south, there's no way out. East and west, well, I tried my best. It's just another lonely day out on the pier, watching the waves, thinking of my love as the clouds break above, and down falls the rain in teardrops of pain, and I've lost my self-esteem, and it's nowhere to be seen. I'm out on a limb, and all I can do now is swim. And all I can do now is swim.
Yay! Good stuff, James. I'll ask you just one or two more quick questions. Your favourite festival, what was your favourite festival to attend to date of all the festivals that you were at?
Well, I love Electric Picnic, but the Forest Fest was actually really good last year, and I'm looking forward to this year as well. So the smaller festivals like Forest Fest are always really more enjoyable, I think, than the bigger commercial ones, you know.
I know. So, I'm more intimate, and you can get around more places, can't you? Yeah, absolutely.
So it's definitely one to watch out for this year.
And to wrap it up, I suppose, this is a big question. Going forward and projecting into the future, what would your dream be as a musician, a performer, a singer-songwriter? Your dream, what would be, the business for you?
Well, most of all, to be known as a good songwriter and to leave a legacy of good songs and good music in front of everything else. I mean, of course, if you could make a living from it,
yeah, isn't that the dream?
That would be the dream. But I don't even my day job is teaching guitar, so it's not as if I'm going to give up the day job, But,
I know, that's great, but you have a related job, if I could say. You're not, no offence to electricians, they make loads of money, or plumbers, or whatever, doctors or whatever. You're doing something in music.
Exactly, doing something. It's
happy for you.
So it has worked out that way. But I think to be known as a songwriter and not even so much a singer, but to write really good songs and good music, that would be my dream come true.
Here's the song you recorded, James, if you want to introduce it yourself.
Yeah, so this song is off the most recent album I released, which is called A Cluster of Narratives, and this is the title track, a song called A Cluster of Narratives. I've been lucky, to say the least. I've spent years taming the beast. I've been high and down so low. I've been afraid of saying no. I've been selfish and unkind. I've squandered money and wasted time. While I admit to all of my wrongs, I leave the past where it belongs. My whole life I have had a cluster of narratives in my head, asking questions that I don't know. Some might stay, but some must go. I hold. I watch the story progress and unfold. I wrap my words up in melody. I rest my soul in the space between. I lose my way from time to time. The clouds won't lift and the sun won't shine. So I keep singing my songs for you, the only thing I'm compelled to do. My whole life I have had a cluster of narratives in my head, asking questions that I don't know. Some might stay, but some must go. That I don't know. Some might stay, but some must go. Some might stay, but some must go.
Oh, good stuff. Thanks a million, James O'Connor. Another entry in another finalist in our Irish Music Month. And we wish him best of luck as well, competing for the Local Hero Award. And it's part of Irish Music Month, which is the Irish Radio supporting Irish artists in association with Hot Press Magazine, the IBI and the BAI Sound and Vision Fund. Well done, James O'Connor.